What's up, YouTube? This is Chris. Just making a quick video to showcase this guitar. A lot of people have been asking me about how I got this pickup mounted, and pretty much this is a Gibson 57 Classic humbucker, usually used for electric guitars, but in this case, I'm using it for bachata. I don't know if you can see, but it's mounted right onto a pickup ring, which is usually used with the humbuckers for electric guitars, and that is actually mounted onto a custom-made mount that I made myself, and that cable is actually connected to the preamp of the guitar, so you're able to use those controls to adjust your tone, and that's part of the magic, part of the secret, where you get the tone for bachata. And the other part is this little thing right here, Ibanez PT4, the official pedal for bachata. Essentially, that's really what you need. The humbucker. You can use pretty much any acoustic-electric guitar. Some guys like using semi-hollow body guitars, things like that. But the tone that's used the most is the tone coming from an acoustic electric guitar, because it has the preamp. A hollow body doesn't have a preamp like this. It just has separate volume and tone controls, so you get a slightly different sound, but it's still good. And then along with the pedal that you use, you don't exactly have to have a PT4, which I don't really guarantee you're going to find one because they've been discontinued for quite some time. But you could use something like a Boss GT10, GT8, GT5. I used to use a Boss ME50. Really anything that can get you a nice stereo chorus tone, some reverb, maybe a little compression, but really that's all you need for the tone. Another secret is this thing right here, thumb pick, which is a big part of the tone, because you can play something like this, and it sounds, it's there, but with the pick there's a difference. And I know a lot of people say, it's difficult to use a thumb pick. It was difficult for me when I started, so what I did, I learned the rhythms just using my thumb. I even played a few gigs like that, just playing with my thumb, because I didn't really know how to use a thumb pick well enough. I wasn't confident with it. But eventually, after you get the hang of that, you start using the thumb pick, and it's much better. I feel that I actually can't play without it now, which is ironic. So that's pretty much it. That's what you need for the tone. Even though I made this myself, this mount, I wouldn't really recommend people just going out and gluing pieces of wood and all that to their guitars, because it's a delicate process. You have to make the mount so that it stays firm. You see, this one it's not coming out of there. I have to make the mount so that it stays firm, and so that you have the right height of the pickup to the strings. And some people I've seen where they don't use a pickup ring, they use just a piece of wood under each side of the humbucker, left and right, and you're actually not able to adjust it that way. This way, if you use the pickup ring, you could adjust the humbucker to the height of the strings, which is, I think, very necessary. And you also have to make it so that it doesn't fall out on you, which would be very bad. And after you route all of that to the preamp, there's another cable in the preamp when you open up the guitar, and you connect that to the output jack of the guitar, and that's pretty much it. And of course, you need a 9-volt battery. So once you got that, you've got your pedal, you've got your tone. You can do something like this.